You're never the same after cancer. I'll never be the same person. I look at old pictures of myself and I cry because I'll never be carefree, completely carefree again. I'll be happy and you know what I mean, I'll live a good life, but once you've dealt with cancer, I think it's always on the back of your mind. It was on my bladder, it was on my uterus, my peritoneum, which is where appendix cancer usually spreads the most, my omentum and peritoneum. We were told that the nodules were innumerable. They were just everywhere. My oncologist, who told me these results, wanted me to go to Huntsman and meet with Dr. Laura Lambert. She had just moved from Boston, and she does a surgery called HIPEC, also known as MOAS, the mother of all surgeries. And I met with her, and she thought I was a good candidate for it. She also said these tumors that they found are not innumerable. She sat and counted them with me. After HIPEC, they wanted me to do 6 months of chemo. So I just finished that a month and a half ago. Chemo was harder than the HIPEC. It was harder than the mother of all surgeries. It was harder than anything I've ever done.
She had a lot of low points through this, but I'd say you were probably the lowest going through chemo. She almost seemed just empty, and that was one of my biggest fears, that wouldn't go away after chemo.
We'd go out to dinner with friends, and I would just sit quiet with my hat pulled down because I didn't feel like talking, I didn't feel like eating, I didn't.
One time she literally sat there with her head on the table and just couldn't interact, or just didn't feel well enough to even look up. I'm self-employed, and luckily over the past several years I've kind of put things in place to where my employees took care of a lot for me while I was at the hospital and needed to be home for days on end. So I'm fortunate the business was to that point when we received the diagnosis, because I had to take a lot on in a different perspective.
Caregivers are the unsung heroes. They are amazing. They go through everything that the patient goes through, but the attention's not on them, and the weight is. He became a CNA, he became a mother, he became everything.
I mean, I went through a lot of different emotions, and I remember being really mad that she had to go through this. She didn't deserve it. She loves life. She loves being out and laughing and joking, and I was really mad that she couldn't enjoy her life, and I didn't know for how long or if she would get that back.
On good days, things that I normally would have taken for granted, I didn't and don't and hope to not in the future. Like after I finished chemo and I started feeling good again, I cried while I was cleaning my bathroom, just because it's something that I hadn't been able to do for so long, and just to be able to, I was just down scrubbing around the base of the toilet. So many people would kill to be doing this right now, and I was one of them for so long. To scrub your own toilets, to drive my own kids to carpool, to be able to start doing those things again has meant so much to me. The major lesson I've learned from this, that I wish I had known all along and that I hope I never forget, is how much things don't matter. Like when I thought I only had another year to live or a few months to live, I just felt like I would give up my house, I would give up you name it, I would give up everything I owned for health. You can spend money and time and efforts on all these things that you think will make you happy, but when it comes down to it, health and family are all that matters.